So welcome guys, welcome to tonight's Own Your Own Life event. Thank you for jumping on. My name's Tanika and I'm a mama of 3 from the Gold Coast, and I've actually been involved in the Juice Plus business now for 2 years. Before this business came into my life, I was working full-time at a school and I was just super busy and really felt that I was stretched in so many ways. And when this opportunity came into my life, I noticed a good friend of mine posting some stuff on Facebook. She's always been very business minded and it kind of got me curious. So I reached out to her and kind of got my questions answered. So that's kind of how this revolved. And tonight we're going to be sharing some other stories from some other amazing women who have joined our tribe as well. And that's the thing that I really love about this business is that, you know, we really get to choose who we work with. And we say your vibe attracts your tribe. And I know definitely in my traditional job, there was a lot of people that I had to spend time with on a daily basis. And we were kind of, you know, when promotions were coming up and things like that, we were all kind of battling to get to that next position and we were trying to be friends, but, you know, in our minds, we're like, oh, I hope I get this rather than them. And that's definitely the total opposite of our mission and the way that our business structure is. So you're going to hear how it all works tonight from some other ladies who are going to share later. And first of all, we're going to cover our amazing product. So for those of you who don't know, as I just mentioned before, the company is called Juice Plus and we have an amazing product. We're definitely not a catalogue company. There's not thousands of products. It's all very, very simple. Most people know what fruits and veggies are, and that's basically all it is. So tonight we're going to hear from the amazing Beck, and she's going to share a little bit about our product. So I'll just spotlight you, Beck, and you can take it away.
Thanks, Tanika. Hi, everyone. So let's change that. Hi, everyone. I'm going to talk through our products this evening, and I'm going to start off with our capsules. So these are our fruit, veg, and berry capsules. The 3 different varieties, and what they are is it's nothing more than a concentrated dose of fruits and veggies, so 27 different vine ripened fruits and veggies in there. And what makes the produce, what makes the capsules so powerful in our bodies and do so much good stuff, it's a combination of things. It's the quality of the produce that goes into them, the variety we're getting into our bodies, and the process that it goes through. So the fruit and veggies and berries that go into these products are allowed to naturally vine ripen, which means they get to their fullest nutritional content. They're about to fall off the tree or the vine, they're so ripe. And that's very different to what we can get in our fruit and veg shops and our markets and stuff today, where the produce is often picked months before we consume it. It's kept in cold storage. It's sprayed with chemicals to ripen. It needs to travel around the country or the world to get to us. So it just doesn't get to that full nutritional content and have that full nutritional power that our bodies need. The variety as well, you get such a good variety. Every different fruit and veggie does different things for you. There's no way I'd get 27 different things into my family's bodies every day. So it's a way to bridge the gap between what we'd love to eat on a daily basis. They recommend, you know, your minimum of 5 and 2, 5 serves of veggies and 2 serves of fruits a day, which is often hard in our busy lives. So it's a way to bridge that gap and just top up on what we're doing every day anyway. You absolutely still need to eat as much fruits and veggies as you possibly can, but this is a way to bridge the gap on those days where it doesn't go to plan. And the process as well. So everything's crushed down. They crush the seeds, the core, the peel, everything's crushed down. The water and sugar is extracted. It's turned into a powder and put into a capsule. So when you do drink it with a big glass of water, it goes straight into your bloodstream and starts doing whatever your body needs it to. So everybody sees different results, you know, increased energy. We see, you know, palate changes and craving more fruits and veggies and stopping craving a lot of that sugar and things like that. So lots of different things that you'll hear more about for different people. What I loved the most when I started on the products 18 months ago, I was breastfeeding my 4-month-old baby. So it was really important to me that it was safe for me, for her, for our whole family, really. So when I looked at the products, everything on here, the ingredients is stuff that I can read, I can understand, and my body understands and absorbs. So no nasty synthetic rubbish that I couldn't understand my body didn't need. No pesticides, herbicides, chemicals or anything like that. So just a pure dose of fruits and veggies. So safe for pregnant women, breastfeeding, kids, the elderly, anyone to take it. If you can eat fruits and veggies, you can take Juice Plus. So it's for everyone. Next product I'm going to talk about is our chewables. So these are great for people who don't want to have the capsules or can't take capsules. So great for kids. And what I absolutely love the most about this company, it makes me so proud to be a part of, is that we have the world's largest child health study. And what that means is that if you're taking the capsules as an adult, you can sponsor a child absolutely free to have the kids' chewables for up to 4 years. And right now around the world, there are over 1 million children that get our Juice Plus Chews or capsules if they're older every single day for free, which is just incredible. It's just building a beautiful foundation of great nutrition for children, which is incredible. And we're actually, a really sad statistic in our world at the moment is that about 2% of adults get enough of that, that minimum serves of fruits and veggies every day, and more alarmingly, about 1% of kids. So we're actually picked to be the first generation to outlive our children. So a company that's giving this free kids nutrition out is just incredible, and is making such a difference. And the study is incredible, and what we're seeing, the results from it, and I've seen this firsthand with my 2 children, my little girls, is that their palates are changing. Kids are craving more fruits and veggies. Your body, it's like attracts like in your body. So you're flooding them with this every morning. They're wanting to eat more fruits and veggies. There's less doctor visits, better immunity, better dental care, less sick days for the parents too, which is a win-win. And we've seen that ourselves this winter where no one had antibiotics the whole winter and no one had sick days and not a day missed a daycare, which was awesome. So there are chews. They come in a fruit and a veggie variety. The other one I'm going to talk about first actually is another addition to our capsule family, and this is our Omega blend. It's fairly new. I only had it for a couple of months now. And what this is a concentrated Omega blend dose that goes straight to the source. We're cutting out the middle fish. We're not getting it through fish oil like we've traditionally had our Omegas from. So we're not getting any of that nasty mercury or contaminants and things that come through getting it through another source, through the fish, going straight to the vegan plant source, so the algae and the seed oils and all this great stuff that make our beautiful Omega blend. And Omegas are great for eye health, for heart health, for joints, for brain and memory, which as a mum with baby brain, I'm pretty excited about. So lots of great stuff that the Omegas do for your body, which is fantastic. The other one, the last product I'm going to talk about, is our complete powder. So this is our macronutrition. The capsules and the chews are our micronutrition that get into our bloodstream. This stuff is our fuel. This is a perfect ratio of fats, carbs, and protein, all plant-based, and it's keeps you going throughout the day. So where they say that we should be having about 5+ meals a day. Most people struggle to get the 3 in, and this is a great gap filler in that as well. So it's great extra fuel throughout the day. For us in our family, it's our breakfast every morning, because getting 2 kids out the door to daycare, I've got Buckley's chance of making a nutritious breakfast for myself. So this is my go-to. Also great for afternoon snacks. Turn this into a milkshake. The kids think they're getting a treat. They're getting this massive dose of superfoods and plant-based protein, things that I would never get into them. Chickpea powder, broccoli sprouts, spirulina, a beautiful natural mood booster called niacin as well, which is always great for everybody in the family. And this stuff you can sprinkle everywhere. I put it in our, protein balls, bliss balls. I put it in overnight oats for breakfast. I put it all over the place, sprinkle it wherever I can for the family. The last thing I'm going to talk about is our incredible program, which is called the Juicy Body Transformation Program, the JBT Guide program, which is packed full of, it's a sustainable lifestyle program of just about healthy eating, making better choices, family-friendly, easy, quick, beautiful recipes that are really easy to make and just full of flavour. And we see incredible results for people who want to lose weight. We've got a shred component to that that's about weight loss. We've got treat sections that's all about healthy chocolate recipes, clean Easter, festive books, all sorts of stuff. And the program really sees great results in people just feeling better, it complements the capsules and what you're already doing, and we see some incredible weight loss. And I saw that myself with my husband losing 6 kilos in 8 weeks last year. So it's an incredible, easy, adaptable program for the whole family. So that comes with the products. So I'll hand over to our lovely Shani now, actually, who's going to share a bit of her story and her journey of being on the products herself. So thank you.
Thanks, Beck. I've just been sitting here thinking, I've got so much I want to say tonight, but I'm just going to keep it short. My mind's been thinking all day about so many benefits of this product, but I'm going to start just by saying my story. So my story is I have Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune condition, and I was pretty desperate with my health. So I actually went searching. I was really sick of taking so many synthetic products. I had a box in my house that I was just constantly popping pills, and it was just getting a bit too much. And I actually saw some feed from a friend of mine, Katie, and I actually approached her on it, and I wanted to know a bit more about the product. Also did my research on the product, and to me it made sense. I'm a beauty therapist, and I've been a beauty therapist for 17 years. And I was also thinking, wow, if I kind of looked into this product, I've got so many people asking me questions about their health. And I thought maybe I could treat people on the inside as well as the outside, which for me was a bit of a bonus. Look, I'm the mum that has 3 kids who don't eat fruits and veggies. So that was a no-brainer for me as well. And also the money that I'd spent, like even trying to keep my kids healthy and look for all these vitamins and things on the shelf that could help them, when there was really a lot of ingredients in most of those things that didn't really do a great lot once you take those out. So, look, I'm really thankful for being on the product for 8 months. I've also got a mum with rheumatoid arthritis, and the products, she takes so much medication, and the products have helped her so much, which was another big thing for me. So she's got less flare-ups, and she's super excited at the moment because she just texted me the other day to tell me that she struggles with her weight with so much medication that she takes, and like finally her weight has started to shift. So she's beside herself with that. Myself, I've got so much energy. I have a lot of gut intolerances, and they're way better. My kids are going really good. They're starting to crave different foods. But I was just thinking today as well, like one of the things that I loved is I actually did, when I approached Katie, I said, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this product, and I'm doing the business and I have no idea what I'm doing, but you can show me that. And she said, just step back. And I went, no, I'm doing it all. And you know what? I just wanted to say I'm so thankful, because I actually have people in my circle that I honestly believe they trusted me. So for me to talk to them about something that I was trying or that I loved and was helping me, they trusted me to try that. And so now I have a lot of customers on this product, and it's helping them all because they trusted me. And I just wanted to put that out there, because I could have just taken the product, and I'm so glad I did take the product. But going that next step for me, I've managed to help so many other families. So I just wanted to share that, because I was thinking about that today, and for me that's super important for me. So thank you.
Thanks so much, Jenny. That was amazing. And you're such a heart-driven woman who actually genuinely cares about people, and you can really tell that just from the way that you run your business. And you do amazing with sharing this product with so many people, and that's because you're so passionate about it. And I do remember when you did a post on Facebook, I think it may have been a video, and it was of you literally throwing out your whole box that you had of pills, like seriously.
Yes.
Had the biggest box of medication and you weren't taking them anymore. And just to see things like that is just so rewarding and so crazy to know that, you can get rid of all of that stuff. Not saying that everyone can go off their medication straight away, but obviously, once you're flooding your body with the right things, and if that your body is starting to notice those benefits, then you can definitely ditch a lot of that synthetic stuff that's definitely not serving you. So thank you so much. That was awesome, Shen. So now we're just going to switch it up a little bit, and we're going to share a little bit about our mission behind this amazing product. Although Shani has shared a little bit with us about what really got her excited and interested, and we kind of feel that it is really selfish of us if we're just holding this in ourselves and just taking the product ourselves, because once we really get so passionate about something, it's only natural that we really want to share it. And it's like anything, like going to the movies and seeing Bad Mums. How many people have seen that movie? I haven't yet, but I'm going next week. But you see people sharing on Facebook, right, about how amazing it is, and you've got to go and see this, and event cinemas and things like that aren't rewarding us for that. And that's the amazing thing about this business, is we actually just get rewarded for sharing something that we're so passionate about. So I'm going to hand it over to the awesome Trace, and she's going to share a little bit about our mission behind Juice Plus.
Thanks so much, Tanika. Hello, everybody. As Tanika just said, my name's Tracy, and I will just say if my internet drops out, just wave at the screen and somebody else can take over because it's a little temperamental. So I just wanted to, I guess, first of all, hearing Shani's story like that, and especially her story about her mum as well, to me, I've got a similar story with my dad and his cholesterol levels. And, when you hear stories like that, it just makes you realise how much of an obligation this, sharing this is, especially when we can actually make not only a difference to our own lives, but to our family and friends as well. And that's what I guess excites me. And I actually call this my feel-good business now, because coming from a corporate background for so many years, corporate recruitment and also corporate marketing, I've been so busy helping other businesses grow, and it's all corporate. You don't get that feel good feeling about actually helping people. And I guess when I first came into this business, I did have my blinkers on, and I guess coming from a traditional background, I was used to going to work, getting paid a certain way, and working my way up through the ranks, and I guess sort of taking a few people out along the way as well to get to those positions. And that's and also coming from a recruitment background, all day, every day, I'm seeing people who are coming to me because their job has either, first of all, been made redundant, or they've missed out on a promotion, or they've missed out on a bonus. And that's, it absolutely breaks my heart. And so when I came into this business and I started to look at things, I did have a few questions to start with, because I was coming from a traditional background. And I guess one of them was, it sounded like one of those pyramid schemes. And when I looked into things a lot closer and actually looked at the structure, I realized that this structure actually makes a hell of a lot more sense than the structure that I was actually in at the time. Because when you looked at that structure that I was in, there were certainly levels, and everybody was, fighting for those particular levels. And when you as you progress, there was less room at the top, I guess. And as I mentioned before, in particular, we were fighting for a few of those positions, and it wasn't a nice environment. And then, when I actually looked a little bit closer at this particular business model, I got a little bit more excited, because when the blinkers came off, trust me, they were up for a while, I realized that this business was more of a square structure, or a rectangle structure, I guess. And it was, everybody started at the bottom, so to speak. And it was such a nurturing and, training business, I guess. The only way that you could progress up the ranks was if the people who'd been in the business longer than you actually helped and trained you get to those positions. So like Chantel said, she had Katie there to help and guide her when she needed it. She was always there to back her up. And that's what I've loved, and what I've discovered so much in this business is there's so much room to progress, and the guys at the top are there to help you. It doesn't matter what level you're at. There's always somebody, and it doesn't matter if they're on the sideline or above you or below you. In our structure, it's really good, because you do get that training, and you have to genuinely care about people to progress through the ranks, so to speak. And then I guess the other issue that was playing in the back of my mind was, did I have to know a lot of people to do this business and to do it well? And I guess that came from a very narrow-minded, first of all, marketing background, but also recruitment. I know how many people I have to interview every single day to get a job. And so, when I looked at this, then I suddenly went, wow, this is actually so much better than what I do in my day-to-day work, because I only had to know one or two people and share this with them and really nurture them and teach them what I was just being taught to grow the business. And I'm actually going to show you, I'm pulling out my trusty whiteboard to show you this, because it won't make sense otherwise. So here I was, so this is me, Tracy, and I had been taught this business by my good friend Katie, who, again, I saw her posting some stuff and it was helping me, so happy days. Katie taught me how to do this business. And I reached out to my good friend Rebecca, who's on this call, and because I knew Beck she was a busy working mum. She was coming back from maternity leave, and I thought not only could it help her health, but it could also, the business side of things could really help her not have to go back to work full time. And so Beck thought the same thing, and she has an awesome friend called Hayley, and Hayley was on the same mission. She wants to get her kids growing up by the beach. And so this business to her just makes sense to be able to do from anywhere. And Hayley has actually reached out to a wonderful girl called Sam. And Sam, I've never met Sam before this business, but all I had to do was know Rebecca. And so you can see here, we've managed to grow our business, and all because I've reached out to one person here. So you can imagine this is what we call somewhat the popcorn effect. So I've actually then shared the business again with another girl called Kerry, and I've also shared the business with a girl called Lauren, who have also gone and shared it with other people. And this is where, again, I've only had to know a couple of people, and a lot of, then it just grows by itself. And it's all about just teaching and training 1 to 2 to 3 other people to grow your business, which is the awesome thing that I love about this. It's, it's not about hunting down your friends or anything like that. It's about sharing from the heart. And if you think it could genuinely help somebody, then the rest just works itself. So that's pretty much my wrap up of how this business works. And, my initial thoughts when I came into it and how it's been so quashed since then. I do like sharing it and get a bit excited.
Thanks, Trace. Love that. So now we're going to flick over to Katie. Hopefully she's still on, because she does often get kicked off. Her internet's not the greatest, but there she is. She's on. So Kate gets the exciting part to share about the ways that we get paid. So I'll just spotlight you, Kate.
Thanks, Nick. And yes, my internet is dodgy. So if I don't know, freeze or just disappear, it's not because I don't love talking to you. It's because literally, I don't know, my internet doesn't love it. But anyway, so yes, I'm going to talk about how we get paid. And one of the first things that I really found quite remarkable when I entered this business was that we don't need to hold any stock. We don't need to ship out the product ourselves. We don't need to process any credit card transactions or anything like that. That's basically all done from our head office department. And for me, that was, you were winning already, because you weren't potentially wasting stock going out of date. You didn't have a garage full of stock where you couldn't fit your car in. So that was, for me, something that I hadn't heard of before, where, you didn't have a build-up of product that, one, you weren't using or people weren't using themselves. And I know with other companies that I'm aware of, you need to have a minimum, volume going through your business. So other companies, yes, you may get a build-up of product in your garage and those sorts of things. So that really stood out for me. And another thing that stood out for me was all we needed to do was connect the customer to the product, and we got paid 3 ways from that. And I was thinking to myself, what do you mean you get paid 3 ways for that? So like Trace, I'm going to just share it on a whiteboard just so it's a bit more visual. And so basically getting paid 3 ways. So what that meant was, okay, well, we get paid retail profit on connecting the customer with our amazing products. And the more people you help, obviously, the more of a retail profit you're going to leave in your bank account. And then the next way we get paid is bonuses. So for me, I'm like, far out, we get bonuses as well, but even though we've already been paid a retail profit. And then thirdly is commission. So the commission is a direct reflection on how many families, not necessarily just families, but people that we've been able to help take this product, become involved with the business, and get healthier along the way. So they're the 3 ways: the retail, the bonus, and the commission. And when I talk about bonuses, there is quite a fair few bonuses that you can achieve quite quickly along the way. So I've just written down, mainly in the first couple of days, people will receive a $100 bonus. And that basically pays for your franchise into the Juice Plus business as it is. So you're already nearly on top anyway. And then you can as fast as you want to go, you can potentially have bonuses up to $10,000. And another thing that I found fascinating was when you get the bonus, the person like Tracy and like Shani was talking about, whoever teaches them, they also receive the bonus as well. So it's a bonus for teaching and mentoring people, and it's a bonus for the person who you've taught and mentored their hard work as well. So it's actually, like Trace mentioned before, it's a feel-good business. Everybody is winning, everybody's learning together, everybody's receiving health and wealth benefits from this business as well. And depending on where you are situated with your goals, with your life, the income that you can potentially earn per month is basically up to you. The sky's the limit. So you've got people who perhaps just want to cut back a day at work and earn $500 a month. And then you've got those people who want to replace this from their full-time job and earn in excess of 10, 20, 30. You know, we've got some people in our business who are earning 50,000 plus a month. And it is totally individual and totally up to each person as to where they want to land in that particular area for their income. But the sky's the limit for everybody. So that's it with that. So what I might do is hand over to Hayley, and she can tell her heartfelt story about her side of the business.
Thanks, Katie. Hi, everyone. I'm going to start off by sharing what my life looked like before Juice Plus. I was pregnant with my second baby. My husband had finally left FIFO work, which was really great. He'd started a new trade. But when I was about to go on maternity leave, his work wasn't that consistent. He was contracting, so if there wasn't any work, he wasn't getting paid. And we realised that we couldn't survive off one income while I was off work. So I made the decision to work from home while on maternity leave, which wasn't really ideal with a catnapping baby. But while I was on maternity leave, I'd seen my friends Tracy and Beck posting about Juice Plus. I love the idea of the product. I've always been interested in health and try to live a healthy lifestyle. It just made sense to me. So I was on board pretty much straight away. But the business, I wasn't really too sure about. I just didn't think it was for me at all. When I was a new mum, and was doing FIFO work, and I didn't really know that many other mums at the time. My family didn't live close by, and for some reason I ended up socially isolating myself. I hated meeting new people. I just lost all my confidence. I thought I was boring. I didn't have an exciting job. I thought that I didn't feel important, and I just thought I bored everyone with my talk about my daughter. So I just really didn't have the confidence to put myself out there to do this, but I wanted to share the products with my family, and I thought, why not? I think it's time for me to step out of my comfort zone and give it a go. I'd seen that the girls were part of this positive and uplifting community, and I really wanted to be a part of that. Now I've been in the business for 12 months, and there's so many things I love about it. I love that it's easy to learn. You learn as you go. There's so much support and motivation from our team. You're really not alone. We're all here to help each other succeed and support each other. I really love that. I love the flexibility and convenience of this business. I can do it from my phone whenever I want. I love that I can do it in stolen moments, before or after I drop the kids off, in my lunch break, or at night while they're in bed. And like the girls had mentioned before, I love that it is a feel-good job. It's just so rewarding to hear feedback from my customers of their progress with their health. I didn't really realise how many health problems people do have until they started taking Juice Plus, and I love that this is really helping them. The other thing that I love is that we're all getting healthy while I'm creating this extra income for our family. Since becoming a mum, I haven't really set myself any goals until now, and it feels so amazing when I achieve them. In the beginning, I just wanted to make enough money to be able to pay for our products, and anything extra was a bonus. But now that I've been in the business and seen the success people are having, my vision's grown. Now my goal is to be able to take our family on holidays. With Ant contracting, it costs us money for him to have time off. So now we can go on family holidays, and hopefully get a cleaner. My other dream is to be able to reduce my hours in the office and give up that job eventually. Charlie, my eldest, is starting school next year, and I want to be there to help with reading. I want to be there for the awards ceremonies, the sports carnivals. I don't want to have to put her in after school care, and I don't want my youngest doing long hours at daycare. I want to be there for everything, and I want to be able to work on my terms. And my dream is to move my family to the beach, like the girls mentioned. I grew up on the beach. It's my happy place, and I want my girls to have the lifestyle I had growing up. At the moment, I live in Brisbane for work, and that's not how we should be living life. We should be able to choose the lifestyle that we want. The question I asked myself before I leapt into the business was, will you be happy doing what you're doing in 5 years from now? And the answer was no. I'm so glad I said, what if? I love that I'm chasing my dreams again, and I want to help others do the same. All right, thanks for listening. I'm going to pass you over to Tanika now.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Hayley. I honestly never get sick of hearing your story. You share so well. And I really hope that everyone who's listening to this event, whether it's live tonight or the recording, I really hope that you get your questions answered. We all definitely had so many questions in the beginning when we were looking into this business. And hopefully you can just kind of get the feeling that this definitely is not one of those hunt people down businesses. That's so not what we're all about. We're genuine. We really care about helping people, whether it be with their health and their wealth. And they're actually the two most things at the moment that people are struggling with is their health and their wealth. So this kind of business opportunity and our mission behind it is really helping people with both of those things. So thank you so much for taking your time out tonight and listening to us. And like I said, reach out to someone who's invited you tonight, get your questions answered, because we had questions as well. And we hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.